Yes, welcome to my live show on Facebook. Today, I'll speak about how you can make an application under the new skill worker route. What are the legal requirements, and how you can. I'll give you some tips how you can secure a sponsor from the UK to come to the UK under a new work permit route, which is introduced by the 1st of December 2020. So I'll give you mainly. I'll show you the Home Office has already set up a route, and in the Home Office website you will find a route to make an application, as the new permit system is supposed to start from 1st of January. However, the Home Office decided to bring it forward, and the new permit system, which is the new route start from 1st of December, and the Home Office set up a link in their portal system to make an application. So I'll show you the link, and I'll show you how you can make an application to the Home Office under the new permit immigration system. I'll speak that legal requirement for this work permit, the new permit system, and then I will also give you some tips or information how you can secure a sponsor license from the UK employer, especially to avoid fraud and the middlemen. As I saw, and I have noticed that many people are offering work permit to people by way of money of 10,000, 20,000 pounds. So you should be careful. So let's start about first the new work permit. The skilled worker route, which is traditionally known as work permit. The skilled worker visa is the main work route in the pointless immigration system. It was introduced, which is, as I said, from the 1st of December 2020, replacing the existing visa route tier 2 general work permit. So some people already said that work permit is going to be open from 1st of December or 1st of July. This is not correct, because the work permit was in place under the tier 2 general work permit system. It was reformed, and the Home Office gave a new name, which is the skilled worker route. In terms of the legal requirement, what I said already, that the applicant has to achieve 70 points. In addition to the 70 points, there are also some requirement, which is the financial requirement. The applicant must have enough money in their bank account for £945 for 28 days to show them they have enough money to maintain themselves while they will come to the UK for work permit. Although there is no point will achieve from the maintenance, but still this is a legal requirement. You have to save and keep this money in your bank account for 1 month, and you need to take a bank statement or a letter from the bank when you make the application to the Home Office. So in terms of 70 point, I think already you all know, because I gave lots of update, and also many people are giving an update. I'll tell you the 70 point how you'll achieve, but in addition to that, in addition to 70 point, what importantly I will show you that how you can make the application. I show you in the screen that this is the route where the Home Office has created, and this is why you'll see how you can make the application to the Home Office later. But before that, I'll explain you how you can make the 70 point. Now, the 70 point, among the the main requirement is 70 point. This is the way. If you satisfy the 70 point, then you will get the work permit visa. As soon as you satisfy the immigration officer that you are a genuine applicant for this route. Among this 70 point, first 50 point is mandatory for every applicant. Every applicant has to satisfy this requirement. In addition to the 70 point, there are rest of 20 point you can secure from the different category. So the first 50 point, how you can achieve. So if you have a job offer from any employer from the UK, of course, the employer has to be a licensed sponsor from the Home Office. So the job offer will confirm you 20 point. If your job offer at an appropriate skill level, you'll get another 20 point. And if you can speak English at B1 level, you will get 10 points. So this is the altogether 50 point, which is mandatory for every applicant. The rest of the 20 point, most people will get from the salary. If the job offer salary is 25,600 pounds, you will get another 20 points. So altogether you got 70 points. You will get work permit to come to the UK as soon as you satisfy the entry clearance officer that you are a genuine applicant. Now, other than this salary, which is 25,600 pounds, if your employer cannot pay you 25,600 pounds, then still you can achieve the 20 points from a different category. For example, if your job is a shortage occupation list, you will get 20 points. If your job at PhD level on STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, medical science, you will get again 20 points. If you're this is how you can make 70 point, but first 50 point is mandatory. So I hope you got it, how you can get 70 point. In addition to the 70 point, you need satisfy the English language requirement, which is B1, and you will get 10 point for this. Also, you need to satisfy the financial requirement, which is you must have 945 pound in your bank account for to show the maintenance. Although you will not get any point, unlike tier 2 general work permit, because tier 2 general you get normally the candidate gets 10 point from the maintenance, but this is the difference with tier 2 general work permit and the skilled worker route in which you started now. But anyway, you need to still satisfy the maintenance requirement. Now, the scheme is open already from the 1st of July, 1st of December, they open. So EU citizen, if they want to come to the UK, they can come until the 31st December. After 31st December, if they want to come to the UK, they need to apply under the under the new skill under the new work permit system, which is as a skilled worker route. So they need to apply. So almost the same requirement like the non-EU applicant. Only the difference is the EU citizen will pay less fee if they apply for under the skilled worker route. If any applicant want to come to the UK, first thing he needs a certificate of sponsorship. Now, certificate of sponsorship will be provided by your employer. So this is the important document for you, because almost first 60 point will confirm by this sponsor letter. If the sponsor letter satisfies that you have a job offer, you have appropriate skill level 3, if you have the salary is 25,600 pounds, that will confirm your 60 point. So first, what you have to do, you need to approach to a UK employer who have a sponsor license from the Home Office. And then the sponsor, your employer will generate a sponsor, which is certificates of sponsorship. Then you need to provide this document. This is a soft copy, so you will get by email from your employer, and then you can make the application. So in terms of tip, how you can satisfy the sponsorship is, I think if you are skilled on that particular route, you should contact with the UK employer. You can go to the Google, find a lot of company in the UK. They have lots of vacancy. You can send your CV, email them, arrange an interview. Send 1,000 CV from 1,000 company, but make sure that when you send your CV, the company is a sponsor license. Don't send your sponsor your CV to incorrect person. Don't fall in trap. So when you send your CV, make sure the company is registered with the Home Office. Go to the Home Office, check Appendix K. There is a list of all the UK sponsor company, and if the company is on that name, then you can think that this is the right company for you. Now, if you want to apply for a skilled worker, either you can apply from overseas, or you can apply from inside the UK, or you can switch to this route. So there are three ways you can get a cheap work permit. So if you apply for from overseas, you need to make an application, and I'll show you how you can make application. And then if you already in any other route, or if you on the same route, for example, if you on any other route, if you want to extend your visa, then you can extend it from inside the UK. If you on any other route, for example, if you are already in tier 2 general work permit, or if you are on a student visa, then you can switch from the visa, from your existing visa, to a skilled worker route. But there are some exceptions, 3, 6, 7 category of UK residents or UK visa holder cannot apply under the new skill rule. They cannot switch it, they cannot extend it. This that the 7th group is, if you are on the visit visa, you will not able to apply for or switch to a new skilled worker visa. If you are a short-term student, you will not able to switch in this category. If you are a parent of a child student visa, you will not able to switch. If you are a seasonal worker in the UK, you will not able to switch. If you work as a domestic worker in a private household, you will not able to switch under the skilled worker. If you on immigration bail, you will not able to switch. If you given permission to live in the UK under the outside the immigration rules on compulsion circumstances, you will not able to switch on skilled worker visa. So these are the 7 group of people who will not able to switch under the new work permits or skilled worker visa within the UK. Now, the visa fee is depend how long your employer or your sponsor will sponsor you, but it started from £610 to 1,408. So this is the figure. So when you will make the application, then when you submit it, then it will show you how much actually you need to pay the visa fee. The figure is, and in addition to the visa fee, home office fees, you also will be required to pay immigration health surcharge, which is obviously depend how long you will get visa and how long your sponsor will issue a sponsor for a sponsor certificate. And anyway, the immigration health surcharge is £624 per year. So if you get 2 years work permit, you need to pay £1,248. If you get more than this, accordingly, you need to pay £624 per year. Now, supporting document. When you make the application, you need to provide supporting document. Supporting document, mainly 3 important document you need to provide is your course, which is certificate of sponsorship with a reference number. This is the mandatory document. And your English language certificate B1 and your valid passport. So these are the 3 mandatory documents. In addition to these 3 documents, you will be also required to provide evidence that you meet the financial requirement. For example, £945, unless your employer certify that he will pay your maintenance. So when the employer issue the cost, if the employer write a letter that he will pay your maintenance, you don't need to keep the maintenance money in your bank account for 1 month or 28 days. You have to provide a TB test result with the application, a criminal record a certificate if the rule is the required one, and then evidence of if you certain document. For example, if you come to the UK on PhD level job, if you have a PhD, then you need to provide evidence of your education or your PhD degree, whether you take any reference from anyone. So these are the mandatory and the additional document what you need to provide with the application. Now I'll show you how you can make the application to the Home Office. So you got the course certificate of sponsorship, and then I told you already what supporting document you need to provide, and now you need to it's the time to make an application. You know the Home Office fee, you know the NHS fee, so all the information you already got. You got a sponsorship from the UK. Now it's time to make the application to the Home Office. So stay with me. I'll show you how you can make application to the Home Office portal after a short break. So viewers, this is the skilled worker visa route. So if you go to the Home Office website, or Google can help you to take you the right direction. If you Google skilled worker visa, This is the main portal to make an application under the new point-based remediation system. This is very important page, and you can read all the requirement, because as you see in the screen overview, your job, who can make the application, what's the English language requirement, how much cost. So whatever I said, everything in this page you can read. I think if you want to come to the UK, you don't rely on someone else, only what whoever said. Read some do some research by yourself, and all the eligibility requirement, what document you need to submit with the application, what is the qualification requirement, everything on this page. So this page is very important. Have a look if you are thinking to come to the UK. So next, I promise I show you how you can make the application. So if you go down to the page, you see the green button, apply now. So this is the button where my cursor show you. If you click on that page, uh, this is the almost for all kinds of application, the same procedure. Now you need to write where you actually where you are based. So if you are in the UK, if you switch from tier 2 general work permit or tier 4 general student visa to skilled worker visa, you need to select the UK. But if you are from Bangladesh, so for example, you need to write Bangladesh. Select your country, so then click continue. Okay, now this is basically tier 2 skilled worker visa. I said on my beginning introduction that the skilled worker visa is a replacement of tier 2 general work permit. So tier 2, all three category. In tier 2 there are three category. One is one used to be tier 2 general work visa, that was replaced by skilled worker visa. And other two is tier 2 sport person, tier 2 minister of religious visa still is on place. Still, you can come under the tier 2 general, tier 2 minister of religion if you want to come as a imam or a muazzin of any, or as a church, if you want to come in the church as a minister of religion, you can come under the tier 2 minister of religions visa. So we are talking about skilled worker visa. This is the only route to come to the UK for work permit. So skilled worker visa, select the skilled worker visa, then click, and then it take you to the next page. Now you need to select again, because when you will come to the visa, you need to provide your fingerprint. So you need to write again your country. So you are from Bangladesh, you can write Bangladesh and then click next. Okay, so here is the next page. Then you need to check you have available biometric enrollment location in Bangladesh. Enrollment location is Dhaka and Sylhet. So you can check. I have checked the available biometric enrollment location. So you check it and then go to the next page. So as you see, this is skilled worker visa. So there are some also requirement and document, some short note information provided. Apply for skilled worker visa. What you need to do before you start, you need to read the eligibility requirement, how to apply, fees, all this document what I already explained in the beginning. And then you need to make click the apply now. If you go to the bottom of the page, you will see apply now. So here is it. So start a new application. Okay, this is the main application portal, very important page. Okay, this is the main application portal. So you see first start and then application. Second one, application. So this is the application page is very important. You need to provide all your information in this page. I said application portal, and then the document. So you need to provide the documents. What supporting document you need to provide? As I said already, your course, certificate of sponsorship. You need to provide your B1 certificate. You need to provide your TV test. You need to provide your educational certificate. You need to provide your bank statement, a letter from employer. So these are your passport. These are the documents what you need to select. And then finally, declaration. You need to give a declaration that the information what you provided in the application form is correct in your knowledge. And you pay the home office fee and the NHS fee. And then submit the application. If you submit that, it will take you to further action. So this is the final section. In the further action, basically you need to book into at your BFS or TLS contact center to give your biometric and your application form with all the supporting document. What you can do when you click book your biometric, that will divert you to the BFS portal, and in the BFS you can make an appointment for your biometric, and then at that time you can upload all your supporting document to the application. And then you need to give your biometric to the appointment on time, and after that you need to wait maybe for 2 weeks to get the appointment. Sorry, get the decision from the home office. So among these, all of these, here is where is a start. Basically, you need to just give your email address, and create a password, and then the next one, application form. In the application form, you need to provide your name, date of birth, your passport number, your sponsor details, all the information basically on that section you need to provide, and always provide the correct information. And if you do any mistake, you can amend it until you make the declaration or until you make the payment. After the payment or after the declaration, you cannot change anything. So make sure when you go to section 4, in this section, before that you check all the information, document and application, where the information you provided is correct. If anything incorrect, then amend it. You can amend, and then after that you can make you cannot amend once you make the payment. But still you have an option in case if you do any mistake and you notice it after submit the application, then you need to provide a statutory declaration and explain the anti-clearance officer what mistake you did, and what request you want to the anti-clearance officer to change this what mistake you done. So let's move on to my next discussion. In addition to that, in case if the Home Office issue a visa, you need to come to the UK. You can make the application 3 months earlier than your start of your employment. However, once you get visa, you can come to the UK. So this is not an issue. The one important things what I want to address, that in case if the Home Office not issue you a visa, what the remedy is available, because you satisfy all the requirement, you achieve 70 point, you satisfy the financial requirement, still the Home Office will not satisfy, because once you submit the application, the Home Office will arrange an interview, and then you need to satisfy the anti-clearance officer that you are a genuine applicant. And also they have to certify that you will take the employment as according to the sponsor license. And probably, for example, the main issue is for the interview will be for, as you will come on as a skilled worker, so you must prove to the Home Office that you are a skill on that particular job. So for example, as it is level 3, so it is a very lower level. Under the tier 2 general, the level was 6, but now they transfer change into tier 3. So for example, if you can come as a builder, you can come as a butcher, you can come as a chef, you can come as a second chef, a restaurant manager, a bricklayer. So all these types is within the level 3. For example, if you want to come as a chef, then the Home Office will definitely, they will interview whether you are a genuine chef or not. They will call you and arrange probably either face-to-face or over the telephone an interview. They will ask you your experience to work as a chef in different locations. They will ask you um, your qualification, whether you have any education qualification or training from any institute, and you need to provide all the experience certificate. You should provide all the training certificate if you have one. Although it is not a legal requirement, however, you need to satisfy the anti-clearance officer that you are a genuine skill worker. If you cannot satisfy, this is the where the chance to refuse your application, and most of the application will refuse. If the home office refuse your application, you cannot do appeal. Unfortunately, there is no appeal right against the refusal. However, you can, if you think the decision of the anti-clearance officer is unreasonable, is not proportionate, is not according to law, the judicial remedy is only for judicial review. You can challenge the decision by way of judicial review. Of course, this is very expensive. You cannot do it from your home country. You need to instant a lawyer or solicitor in the UK who will will apply for a judicial review to challenge the home office or anti-clearance visa decision. So I hope you have some confusion if you have how to make an application. I spoke today about the skilled worker visa route. Home office bring forward the new point-based system what supposed to start from 1st of January. The home office bring it forward from 1st of December, and this week they set up a application portal in the home office system. You can make the application. I already show you in the screen how you can make the application. This is the visa for a skilled worker visa. If you want to come to the UK, first things you need to make an application to the home office. You need to make an, you can contact with an employer in the UK to give you a certificate of sponsorship. This is the primary document and it's very important document. Once you get a certificate of sponsorship, then you can make the application to the home office with supporting document. Supporting document is mainly the document what you need to submit to the home office. If anyone want to come to the UK, I think you should do some research. If you go to Google, read this skilled worker visa, all the basic information is in this page. This information, this page are very helpful. You will know what are the legal requirement, what document you will submit. You will find what is the English language requirement B1. You will find what is the financial requirement. You will find how you can achieve 70 points. And then if you are already in the UK, you can switch to skilled worker visa. But there are exception of 7 category of leave to remain holder who cannot switch in the UK, inside the UK. These are the, I said, if anyone in the UK on visit visa, if anyone as a parent of a child student visa, if on a domestic worker, if anyone on immigration bill, if anyone leave to remain was done outside the immigration rules. These are the people who cannot basically switch. Other than anyone can switch from the inside the UK. So I gave some tips to come to the UK. If you seriously thinking for the work permit to come to the UK under the new point-based system, skilled worker visa, you must have to find an employer in the UK. So the first task for you from Bangladesh, India, or Africa, or Ghana, Nigeria, wherever, from wherever, or even Europe, if you want to come to the UK, right now do some research. Now the technology expand, everyone has and everyone have access to the internet. If you have that skill, contact directly to the employer. A lot of vacancy in the UK, so you can on a skill, especially the skill worker, a lot of vacancy. You can send an email, send your CV, and explain what you want to do, and then probably if they like your CV, they will send you an email. Send thousands of CV, contact thousands of company in the UK, send your CV, everyone. From 1,000 CV, maybe 5 company will reply. 5 company, among the 5, 1 company will arrange an interview with you. So send 5,000 CV. It's 1 click only. 1 click, you can send 1 CV. Make a nicely cover letter, nicely make a professional CV. Contact with your British Council, nearest British Council, ask them to review your CV. There are a lot of online help available to CV, because CV is very important. Don't just write a normal standard CV, my name, address, father name, mother name, and education. No, don't like this. Make a professional CV. contact with a lot of free CV review available. A lot of company recruitment agencies will give you some advice on your CV. Make a professional CV. Send 5,000 CV from 5,000 company. From among these 500 company will contact you. 100 company maybe will arrange an interview. One 10 or one person you need, only basically one company you need. This is how you will gain experience. Once you give the interview from different company, then you will be more experienced. Then one day try and again, one day your application will be successful for a job, and then you will get a certificate of sponsorship. Because most of our people, especially from people from our country, trap on fraud, because a lot of middlemen, they pay them 10,000, 20,000 to come to the UK, and these people buy a sponsorship from a dozy company. Sometimes they come, but after once they came in the UK, maybe Home Office suspend their license. Once the Home Office suspend the license of the company, the Home Office will withdraw your visa as well. They will give you maybe 60 days. So you give it 20,000 pounds to someone. After you come back, you zero. You become a overstay. So this is very important. So why you not try by yourself? Why you rely on a middleman? Forget about it. Technology in your hands. Send, try, read, do research. Send your CV if you are skilled. Remember, this work permit or skilled worker visa not for everyone. It is for skilled people. If you are not skilled, you shouldn't dream to come to the UK on that route, because maybe you pay someone, or maybe somehow you manage a sponsorship from any UK company. Maybe your brother or uncle or dulabai or someone have a restaurant in the UK. They will give you a sponsor. You will make an application to the Home Office. First one drop, when you will give an interview to the entry clearance officer, that to satisfy him that you are a genuine worker, you have the genuine skill as a chef or as a butcher, you will fail to satisfy him. Second chance, you go to your visa, you come to the Heathrow Airport. Heathrow Airport, again, the immigration officer have the authority, have the power to curtail your visa. So he can again interview whether you have a genuine skill, whether the genuine person or not to come to the UK. If you fail to satisfy him in Heathrow Airport, they can cancel your visa, return back to your home country. So everything has to be genuine, because I see a lot of people advertising, they're giving in Facebook from different platform to encourage people to, by way of work permit coming, whatever going on, they tell more than what actually Home Office published. And unfortunately, end of the day, you will be in trap. So my brother and sister, please be aware, don't fall on trap. Try to help yourself, do some research, send your CV. You have to be a skilled person to come to the UK. So this is all about for today. Inshallah, I'll speak another day about the next something else. But today I speak about specifically a skilled worker visa and how you can make the application. What are the legal requirements for skilled worker visa? I show you in the video how you can make the application. I hope this will help you, and especially it will help you to know some legal information in terms of skilled worker visa. I'll come back after a short break to give some direct question. If you have any question, you can write a comment below in my Facebook Live. I'll help you to give your answer. Thank you. Stay with me. So I got some question. I think I received an email today, Mr. Abdullah. Actually, it's not relevant for today's subject matter, but you asked me, he asked me regarding the European law. So I think I'll give this information today in live. Mr. Abdullah is a European national. He married in Pakistan. He want to can he bring his mother-in-law? This is what his question. Yes, you can bring your mother-in-law. In the UK, they are non-EU nationals, because mother-in-law also EU family members under the EU Regulation 7, as well as under the EU settlement scheme. But before that, we don't have much time left. In December, you need to make an application. It is wise, although you have time to make an application after December, but it will secure if you make the application right now. So this is the last question. Obviously, you need to satisfy that all the requirement. You are have to be a qualified person. You should have a settled status or pre-settled status, and that the you mother-in-law need to provide document that, although it's not a legally requirement, but she still is, we advise to show that she is dependent on you. So if you provide a regular money transfer to her, a money receipt or bank statement, that will help you to secure her visa. I'll not tell more than this today. This will be my last session today. For skilled worker, I'll continue to give update on Facebook throughout the whole week. If you have any question, you can send me an email. Visit my website www.immigration/visa.co.uk. Alternatively, you can email me at info@immigrationvisa.co.uk. Stay blessed, everyone. Have a good night, all of you. I hope I'll see you next time again.